They say it's all in my head, I still feel the pain. Every time it's cold and every time it rain, feel like ice water running through my veins. Since the day I got hit, I ain't been the same. See my dog die, they blew out his brains all on the window, feel like window pane. Had to suck it up and told it to the game. Glizzy on my hip, I'm standing on my name. I'm a soldier.
What up, people? What up? Man, I said, I want to tell y'all, cause I don't think I ever told y'all about the Florida girls, yeah, man. It just crossed my mind I was supposed to tell y'all about Mikey. I'm gonna tell y'all about that too. But I want to tell y'all about the Florida girls, bro. I was like 16. I think I was making 16 or I was making 17. No, I think I was making 16. You hear me? Cause I remember it was like they had threatened me or whatever. Let me tell a story. But like I said, I think I was about 16, because I know I was still going to high school and shit, but I was like on that verge of dropping out around that time and all that shit, And I used to be, when I still stayed in the 7th Ward on Broad, and I stayed on Broad. If y'all know, whoever from the city familiar with on Broad, once you pass that little pump station, you go under once you you know what I'm saying, not too far from AP2 road, and they got the little train tracks right there and the pump station right there. You go under and they got these little apartments shit over there by it looked like it used to be a tire shop or some shit, you hear me? And I used to stay over there with my daddy, you hear me? And my nigga Twine from out of Desire, you hear me? And he had a cousin, they called him Platinum, you hear me? He had just come home or whatever, but he was like a pimp, you hear me? That was he professed he was a pimp, you hear me? And he really had got some hoes and shit like that, he did. And so one of the hoes, Twine ended up fucking with one of the hoes and made that his old lady or whatever, you hear me? And so one day, Platinum and Twine, they had 3 other hoes, you hear me? It was from Florida. One of the hoes, never, you hear me? But they had 2 other hoes. The chick named Jada, I forgot, that's the one I was fucking with, you hear me? And she had another little friend with her, you hear me? And so, that shit just wasn't going right. That nigga Twine, son, he funny, son. He kept on raining on that boy Platinum Parade. While that boy he trying to pimp them hoes, take him on Canal or whatever like that, you hear me? He be making jokes about Platinum, all that shit. They go to joking and shit. So the hoes, the other 2 hoes really ain't kinda have no respect for that boy on some shit, you hear me? The hoe don't have no respect for you, you can't pimp her. So yeah, I ended up taking one of the hoes out to the canal or whatever. So the other 2 hoes, they fell back, you hear me? And so they ended up leaving. But like I said, the whole little Jada, she you hear me? She wanted to fuck with me. And like I said, I was 16, she 22, 23, some shit like that. Probably 24, if I remember correctly, about 24. I knew she was in her 20s, you hear me? And so she liked me, she wanted to fuck with me or whatever, you hear me? So she had left and went back to Florida, but she ended up coming back. She had came back for my birthday, you hear me? And me and my partner, it was his birthday, when we were younger, we used to celebrate our birthday like this. His birthday was December 4th, my shit December 5th, you hear me? So we'll celebrate his birthday going into my birthday, you hear me? And so the hoes had came back down there, you hear me, December 3rd. You dig? So boom, nigga fucking with them, you hear me? You dig? I hit when she had came back, you hear me? So I don't know, she was all on a nigga for real, you hear me? She all on a nigga, and around this time I'm hustling and shit like that, you hear me? So I'm moving around the city, you hear me? We riding around and all that shit. She liking to be with a nigga, you dig? She liking the young boy, you hear me? And so I remember we go uptown cause my brother, he fucking with her friend, you hear me? She really supposed to be fucking with another, but she fucking with brother, you hear me? So we go by one of brother hoes, yeah, because we like running out of place to have these hoes, yeah, man. Like nigga ain't get no hotel or nothing, yeah, man. So we telling God rest the dead little David, this nigga here, bro. Stupid, dog. For real, cool nigga, but stupid, son. You hear me? We tell him to play. Like, this really brother who, but we gon' just make sure you don't say that's his who, that's for, that's not who, you hear me? So this man here, we got the hoes in his whole house, you hear me? I'm talking about she cooking shit for us, all kind of shit. I'm rolling all them X pills, you hear me? I remember me and that boy know to go get locked in the fucking bathroom, but really he was in there first, and that boy come out there be like, dog, cause she had like a fucking rack with nothing but toilet paper on that bitch, and it's all white and the lights bright, so and the white paint, and so that boy like look like heaven or whatever. So I'm like, man, I'm tripping off this nigga like, man, he crazy, son. So I end up going in the bathroom, boy. I got locked in that bitch. I'm like, boy, this bitch really do look like heaven in this bitch, you hear me? He tripping off that shit, you hear me? So this nigga Lil David finally come, knock on the door, whatever like that. Yeah, man. Cause you know he want to fuck with a nigga. So we come in that bitch, we drinking and smoking and shit. Like I said, we rolling off them pills. Man, why this nigga Lil David bust out some? Oh man, that's your little yeah, bro. Oh brother, man, yeah, I'm like, dog, what the fuck, yeah, man. Everybody like, what the fuck? His who would have gone off like, bitch, I know y'all thought I was stupid and all this shit. You got this bitch in my fucking house, eating my food. I knew that was your who. I can see how she looking at you and wop. She ain't around nutter. She don't like no nutter and all this shit like this. So they put us out food. We had to get out there, you hear me? So now we like, fuck, we gonna bring these hoes. So wow, we bring her and we bring them in the Lafitte and the Galvers by my auntie, you hear me? So fuck. We got them chilling over there, you dig? And so, like I said, I'm starting to get tired of these hoes. Everywhere I'm bringing them, everybody like, you know, they gotta get the fuck, yeah, man. And so I'm like, man, fuck, like I done fucked already and shit. So I'm like, man, I'm ready for them to go, son. I'm trying to go fuck with some other hoes. I'm young, yeah, man. I don't know, she grown like a motherfucker. I'm like, man, you supposed to bounce now, yeah, man. So this hoe on some shit like she ain't leaving, yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, like looking back on it, I was playing the fake instead of just telling him like get the fuck, you hear me? Like I got him in the feet, I tell him who waiting to call, you hear me? And so fuck, we go upstairs or whatever. So they sitting in the court with, you hear me? And so I'm telling them like, nah, I'm like in the upstairs window. In the project in the upstairs window telling them, man, y'all go ahead, you hear me? So she like, come talk to me or whatever. I'm like, man, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Like, go ahead, you hear me? She like, I'm not leaving till you talk to me or whatever like that. She like, I can't wait down here for you and all this like that. Now you just got me out here and shit. I'm like, I ain't got you nowhere. Like, man, just go ahead, son. So she like, she not leaving until I talk to her. And so, alright, bitch, you in the walls and bitch, you in the project too, you hear me? Man, they was in the driveway. Next thing I know, pow, they go shooting. The light go out in the driveway. So fuck, that was scary out. She drive off or whatever. Man, this whole so I'm like, yeah, we got him going. You hear me? Man, why this whole thing got in the wreck? You hear me? Wrecked her car. So now she stuck down here or whatever. You hear me? So like, we go with my sister in the Tonga T. You hear me? So we by my sister and shit, you hear me? I guess she had then went knocked on the door or whatever, you know, cause she had been up there before. So she had went knocked on the door or whatever. My auntie then told them that we over there and the Tone T showed them where we was at and all that shit. So they come over there that night. And so my sister let them in and all that shit, you hear me? So we all chilling on the sofa, whatever. We kind of rekindling on some shit. You did. My sister like it's cool, but like my sister now, she, you hear me? Like you did. So she got her boyfriend over there, whatever. They go upstairs. She tell us like, don't let nobody in her house. Like nigga, no, you know ain't nobody gonna let nobody in your house. You hear me? But she like it's cool for us to be there. Remember that part. She said it's cool for us to be there, right? So she go upstairs. She hit that shit. Man, she come back downstairs. She look. She like, who is that? I knew I heard my door. Somebody let somebody in my house. Who is these people? Whatever. Like nigga, like what the fuck? You hear me? She like, who is these people? You gonna let these hoes in my house? Get out. She ain't went in the closet, got the gun. You hear me? Bring everybody breaking out running. You hear me? And y'all know how the project hallway is small. So every picture, everybody trying to even up boyfriend. This nigga fat like, you hear me? Everybody breaking. You hear me? Man. This who go to shooting at us in the hallway. Bow, bow. Them bitches so loud in the hallway. You hear them bitches. Bow, 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 bow. Everybody running. You hear me? Man, these niggas, and bro, they ain't jumped in a whole nother car and left a nigga. You hear me? They ain't left me with the hoes. You hear me? This nigga 20 hit through the fucking gate. I don't know how the fuck he got through this gate to this day. You hear me? But he get through the gate. You hear me? Drive off, whatever. So boom. Like I said, it was a long night after that, you hear me? So, bow. I'm like, these hoes gotta go now, you hear me? Like, they calling problems on some shit. So, bow. It's the morning time. We done went back, like, by my sister, you hear me? Shit crazy. We go, no, I'm lying. We wasn't by my sister. We was in the project, but we wasn't by my sister. This how we ended up coming back by my sister. These hoes done went knocked on that fucking door. And then told, and my little niece crazy. She done opened up the door. She didn't let them girls hit her with a side story talking about they stuck down here. I got them stuck down here and all this shit. They don't know what to do. They stranded. So she let them in the house and she called me and she played on me and bro and all us like, I need y'all come over here or whatever. But she ain't never tell us that the whole was over there. So we walked through the door. Wow, it's like, man, what the fuck? Like, what they doing here? You hear me? So we like, man, you better get them out of here. They ain't even worried about us. Like, we worried about you now. Because if your mama wake up and see them hoes in here, you know what it is. You hear me? So she like, no, but that's wrong. No, you can't do that to them girls. That's fucked up. You got them girls stranded out, man. I'm like, man, I ain't got nobody stranded, son. They grown, son. I'm a little boy, son. Like, what the fuck? You hear me? And so she trying to Jeff in and she getting loud. I'm like, man, you better shut up, man. You gonna get my little niece in trouble with that. Too late. Here come my mama coming down the stairs. She look, she say, bitch, you ain't got all these people in my house. You talking about us, the whole everything, man. She would have beaten her in the head with a broomstick, you hear me? Talking about beating her with a broomstick. So, man, that's why I'm telling them, like, man, y'all gotta go, you hear me? She like, I wrecked my car, whatever. I'm like, man, dog, fuck. So, boom. I get my daddy to come, you hear me? Come get us all grab me, you hear me? Cause bro mama like they ain't stand up. So I finally get my daddy to come pull up. He pull up, bring us back by the apartments in the 7th ward, you hear me? So fuck, you know, I bring them by Big Reed, you hear me? Big Reed had stayed upstairs, you hear me? I bring them by Big Reed. Nah. This a whole nother story in itself. Cause me and Big Reed was, you know, we was doing us, you hear me? Like I said, she was older too, but we was doing us, you hear me? But she was gangster with that shit, like she was a real gangster, you hear me? And so I hit the little, I hit her in the front. I hit the Florida girl in the front, you hear me? I hit her in the front on the sofa. And they finally got a duck ass nigga to come way from Florida, you hear me? That nigga finally come out. It was nighttime by the time that boy made it, you hear me? Cause we keep on like, man, them hoes need to go. They gonna go sit on that porch or whatever like that. Cause she wants to fuck now, you hear me? And so, I had to put them on that porch, but they wasn't there for long, you hear me? Cause dude that finally pull up, you hear me? And so, wow, they hadn't got the fuck, you hear me? The shit was crazy though, dog. This hoe come at me like she was gonna fucking tell the police that I got her stranded and all this shit. And I'm like, girl, you try to come at me like that? Girl, I'm 16. You 20 whatever. You raped me, you hear me? Like, fuck wrong with you? You hear me? You can't put no kind of charge on me. You raped me, girl, you hear me? But yeah, though, dog. That was the Florida hoes, bro. That shit was crazy. And I really ain't go into every detail with it, but I was just, cause it's a long story, bro. But I was trying to make a long story short, bro. But yeah, though, dog, that was the Florida whole situation, bro. Shit was crazy as a motherfucker. You hear me? Culture.
chasing that bag, boy, I'm on a come up. Don't play with me, cause you gon' get done up. You better listen when I tell you don't run up. It's you and me, so I'm keeping my gun up. Free to kill, FGK, not from front up. Real nigga, so I gotta stay one up.